Alrighty everyone, welcome back. It is now August 31st of 2023, and given that we all know that Disney has been in an ongoing struggle throughout the majority of this year because of their box office failures, everything going on with the Disney stocks, the lower attendees, at least at the Orlando destination for Disney, and let's not forget about the merchandise. And Bob Iger, really is in the hot seat right now, as well as the board of directors. But at the end of the day, we all know that their failures are only going to continue with all of their up-and-coming movies and all of their up-and-coming decisions that they are making with the TV shows for Disney Plus, and the overall problems are not going to stop. We already know that Bob Iger has been doubling down on the whole DEI agenda and everything happening with it in that front, but we also know that Bob Iger has no intentions to stop what he's doing with all of the up-and-coming live-action remakes, diverting away from the source material. This is Mike Zero. Subscribe if you're new, and like this video to see future updates. I'm also on Twitter at Mike01. I thank you all so very much for the great and kind support, and let's get right into the subject, shall we? Now, we know that Bob Iger is going to be announcing a lot of other things at this year's D23 event, which, by the way, is going to be a very important event this September. And so far, it has been quite a bit of a disaster because they had to dial back on a number of announcements for D23. They really had to water it down because of the whole cost containment plan. Now, Bob Iger recently addressed the ongoing Disney boycott, or if you even want to call it a Disney boycott. I think a lot of people are just disinterested at this point, to the point where they just don't care. Now, with Bob Iger still struggling to keep Disney afloat with the failing stock, box office failures, and more, Iger recently was able to discuss about the Disney boycott that's been taking place. Now, Iger went on to deliver the following. We here at Disney have acknowledged that we have been noticing a somewhat concerning downshift in our merchandise sales, stock, and attendees at our parks worldwide. We have also paid close attention to our box office returns for many of our major film releases this year and ongoing into 2024, and though I am not concerned about our future in the long term, in the short term, we will have to keep our cost containment plan active as a result of what appears to be unsatisfied customers that appear to be reluctant to take part in our services and or entertainment. We always aim for success, and we are aiming to do better. However, with a struggling economy, prices are inevitable to rise on all fronts, such as our parks in the future, Disney Plus subscriptions, and more. Now guys, let me just pause here quick. Now, this goes back to what Bob Iger talked about weeks ago, about how they're going to be cutting the amount of entertainment that's going to be on Disney Plus, while also rising prices, which makes absolutely no sense. You would think that fans would drive themselves away, and they will, but to Disney minds and to Bob Iger's mind, they don't think like that. They just think that people are just going to keep handing them money regardless. Now, we already know that they lost 12 million subscribers worldwide throughout 2023 so far, and already a lot of people right now absolutely refuse to sign up for Disney Plus. There's a lot of people that have been unsubscribing from the service through and through after waking up to what Disney really is all about, with their whole DEI agenda and what they're doing with the animated original classics getting transferred over into live-action adaptations. And Bob Iger here addressing the ongoing Disney boycott. Like I said earlier, though, if you even want to call it a Disney boycott, that's debatable. But we know a lot of fans are refusing to purchase their products, to sign up for their services, and to embrace their entertainment, such as the movies and the shows, right? And Bob Iger realizes that this is becoming a ongoing trend throughout 2023 to the point where they had to take action. This is exactly why their cost containment plan went active just weeks ago, and how it is wreaking havoc on everything Star Wars, Marvel, and just Disney in general. So moving on forward, Bob Iger goes on to elaborate more on the concerns and the overall, Disney higher-ups acknowledging the unsatisfied customers on all fronts. Let's discuss further. So he elaborates again, our main priority is to make those unsatisfied customers willing to return to our products and to our entertainment value. We have no intention to drive them away. And though, like I said earlier in the summer, we don't have concerns about our future in the long term, we have noticed enough of our customers remaining unsatisfied with our projects to the point that we knew we had to take action and will continue to do so throughout 24 and beyond to achieve our goals and the expectations from our customers. Everything happening with the writer's strike and SAG is also a big challenge for us here at Disney, and we ask everyone to remain patient and bear with us on our entertainment that is looming to return unsatisfied customers for sure, on the film slate for our Disney parks worldwide, and more. We cannot wait to share the future with everyone from us here at Disney this September. So basically, what he's alluding to is D23 will hold some important announcements about fixing and or changing Disney's ways that's going to attract many of those customers that are unsatisfied and that refuse to return. Now obviously guys, Bob Iger has no idea what he's talking about. There's no way that Disney is going to reverse things, at least in the foreseeable future, if there's even going to be a Disney as we know it in the next couple of years. The way things are going with the board of directors, and if you really want to get down to the weed of it all, the top shareholders, for example, like BlackRock and Vanguard, just to name a few, they are the people that are forcing these agendas. These are the people that are funding Disney to really drive all this nonsense moving forward. So I really feel that it's almost like they can't escape the ongoing, downward trend for Disney right now. On all fronts, like I said, stocks, merchandise, sales in general, subscription services. It's not looking good for Disney at all, and it's not looking good for 2024, regardless of what Iger says. He will lie and lie again, and that's why I call him Bob Liger. He believes that there's no concerns in the long term for Disney, only in the short term. And that's why the cost containment plan is like a 2 to 5 year thing minimum. And so, I think at the end of the day, they are trying to say whatever they have to say to get those customers, as he likes to call them, to return to take part in their parks, their movies, their shows, to buy their merchandise, all these different things. And with the latest Ahsoka series, by the way, getting mixed reviews, that's also not looking good for Star Wars and Lucasfilm. And after the Indiana Jones 5 box office failure, you can only imagine what's going through, the minds over at Disney right now to course correct everything that has gone wrong throughout 2023. So anyway, guys, drop a comment below, fill me in below in the comments what you all have to say about this, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel, and I will catch you guys later.
Night to moon, we hear them moans again, no.